explaining the order process for those of you who are third-party or plan manager managed participants. So this is where you have someone acting on your behalf to manage your payments for providers. So for example, you might be seeing a speech pathologist who is or isn't a registered provider. It's not really relevant because what happens is your plan manager is acting as your provider in that case. So you see the speech pathologist, you get the invoice, you provide that to your plan manager. They say to the NDIA, can we please have reimbursement for this? Can we please have payment for the speech pathologist who's provided a service under this plan? The plan manager gets the payment and then forwards that to your provider. So that's how that process works. It's the same when you're accessing resources from us here at My Disability. So you don't need to request a quote necessarily. You don't need to do a service agreement. The process is actually quite a bit easier. So what you'll need to do is just pop in the resources you'd like to purchase. And then we would recommend, if you can, popping in your NDIS number here, just so that it's also on your invoice. And then you would go to checkout. Then here, you would just be filling in your email information, shipping, your address. Pop this one in here. Okay, pop that all in, and we'll phone number, please, just to make it easier to contact you if there's a problem with your order or we need to discuss your order with you. Okay, you select your shipping method and then proceed through to payment. Okay, now, please do not enter credit card information here unless you are intending to pay for your order on the spot. And then be reimbursed by your plan manager. It's not necessary for you to do this, although you can. What you'd be looking for here is the NDIS plan manager or third-party invoice option. So you select that, and there's a description here of what will happen. And to go ahead, then you just simply complete the order. What will happen from there is you'll receive an order confirmation straight away, and it will have a link in there with an invoice. You can then forward that to your plan manager, and the plan manager will then have all the information that's needed to pay us for the order, after which we'll dispatch your items. If we don't receive payment within 14 days and we haven't heard anything, we usually will cancel those orders. But typically, this process works really well. Just one small note, if you do enter your credit card information here and then think, oh yes, I do need an invoice for your plan manager, and so then you select from credit card and entered all your information, then you go on to select this item, what will happen is the credit card information will not be processed. So you will not actually be paying at the time you have ordered on invoice. This sometimes causes a little bit of confusion, but we guarantee you, even if you have entered your credit card information in here, if you then go to select this becomes your payment option, which overrides any information. So payment is not received. We're awaiting payment from your plan manager in that case.